Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly Bright, and I was accepted to the Disney College Program for Fall Advantage 2014. Hi, my name is Kimberly Bright. I am a freshman at SUNY Fredonia, which is up by Buffalo, New York, and I was accepted to the Disney College Program for Fall Advantage 2014 for merchandise. A little bit about my application process. I applied when they first came out, which was February 6th, and I passed my web-based interview that night, and I scheduled my phone interview for February 10th. And that's when I had it. And they say that you will hear back within 2 to 3 weeks. I heard back in 22 days, and I was pended. After I was pended, I was accepted on March 12th, 2014, and that was extremely exciting, and I didn't think that I was going to get in because there's this whole bad mojo around the word pending, but it's really not that bad. It was stressful, and it was a little irritating, but it wasn't bad. I'm going to be talking a little bit about my bucket list. I have a list of about 50 or so items, and I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to be checking in on May 27th, and I'm not going to be checking out until January 7th. So that's a long time, so I'm probably going to add more things as we go along as well. So I started my bucket list before I even applied, which is probably a bad idea, but I did it anyway. So the first thing on my list was to get accepted, which again I was, on March 12th, 2014. I want to write a journal of something magical that happens every day, and I have to do a journal anyway to get credit for the internship at my school, so I feel like this will be a way to segue into that as well, and to keep me on top of it, because I do think that this is something that could be very rewarding, that I can look back and read years from now and relive everything. I want to take advantage of the housing and behind-the-scene events. I want to see the opening and closing of every park at least once and try not to cry. In January, my friend Ketzel and I went to the Magic Kingdom, and we were surrounded by all these little kids, and I was standing there and I was crying, and it was so embarrassing, but it was awesome. I want to keep a tally of how many times I go to the parks and every ride I go on. I want to eat at Chef Mickey's, which it's a character meal, at the Contemporary Resort. I want to eat a kitchen sink with my roommates and my friends, and I already have my roommates. There are 6 of us, and we're going for a Chatham 3-bedroom, and I think all of them said they really want to do it, so I'm really excited about that. I want to visit all 4 parks in one day. I want to watch an outdoor movie at one of the resorts. I know Port Orleans Riverside does that, and I know Wilderness Lodge does that. A couple of them do, so I think that would be really cool. And I want to go to as many resorts as possible and swim in as many of the shaped pools as possible. I know like the music resort has a guitar and a piano pool, and they just have cool things like that. I want to Disney Bound at least once, which is dressing up as a character in normal clothing. I want to go to the park alone at least once. I think that having that experience and being able to just see everything and walk around at my own pace and not like rush to do rides and everything, I feel like that'll be fun. I want to get a pair of park-specific ears at each park, or at least park-specific something or other. I want to see all the shows, fireworks, and parades, and I want to see Wishes specifically from the Polynesian and from the top of the Contemporary Resort. I want to go on every single ride, even the Carousel of Progress, and my friends know what I'm talking about. I hate it. I talk about how much I hate it all the time. I hate that ride, but I'm gonna go on it anyway. It's 20 minutes of the same song. It's not my favorite. I would take Small World over that a million times. I want to see the Kiss Goodnight. I've never seen the Kiss Goodnight, and I want to see it. I want to see the Finding Nemo musical and Festival of the Lion King. I want to go to the Magic of Animation and learn how to draw, because I can't draw anything, and if I'm going to learn how to draw, it's going to be at the most magical place on earth, because they've got pixie dust sprinkled on everything they do. I want to rent a paddle boat. I know that a lot of the resorts do that, and I feel like that would be something fun to do just recreationally. I want to eat at Be Our Guest and or the Castle. I want to try the gray stuff. That's why I want to go to Be Our Guest, because for years my childhood has been, try the gray stuff, it's delicious, but where do you find gray stuff? Now they have gray stuff. I want to eat the gray stuff. I'm gonna eat the gray stuff. I want to get photos and autographs from all the characters I meet, especially in their holiday outfits, because I will be there for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I want to get them in their fun little costumes. I want to eat all of the Mickey-shaped food. I'm going to eat all of the Mickey-shaped food. I'm going to celebrate my birthday in Disney style. I want to get special gifts for people. Like, I know my mom loves Winnie the Pooh, and I know some of my friends love Tangled and Hercules and stuff like that, so I want to try and find, like, even if it's just like a pin or something, like something special, specific to what they like and everything. Speaking of pins, I want a pin trade. I have 54 pins sitting at home, and they are itching to be traded. I want to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and I want to go on a haunted carriage ride at Fort Wilderness. I want to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and I want to eat around the world and try new adventurous things, because, like, I'm willing to try everything once. I mean, sometimes I'm really stubborn about it. I mean, sushi scares me, but I mean, maybe I'll try it. Maybe. I want to get the free buttons for everything, so, like, birthday, I'm celebrating, even if it's just the most ridiculous things, like, I'm celebrating a balloon. I got a balloon. But I'm celebrating that I got a balloon. I'm gonna get a pin. I want to eat a Dole Whip float. It used to be just try a Dole Whip, but my last trip with my friend Ketzel, we stayed at the Polynesian Resort and we got Dole Whip. That was awesome, so I want to try the Dole Whip float now. I want to try and get the Sword from the Stone. Not even try and get it, just like a picture with the Sword in the Stone, because I feel like that would be really fun. I want to go on Summit Plummet. That's the water slide that goes almost straight down, and I went on it when I was little, and I was too scared to go on it when I went for my senior trip, so I want to try and do that now. I want to ride the front of Expedition Everest. I've never been on Expedition Everest, and I feel like the front would be a really interesting experience. And I want to get a joke submitted to the laugh floor. Okay, I submitted a joke, and it was a really good joke, and it wasn't picked, and I was so sad, and we only went on laugh floor once, so that is one of my biggest goals, and I still have the text saved on my phone from Mike Wazowski saying, rolling on the floor laughing, which is much easier to do when you're an eyeball, and I still have it on my phone, so I'd really like my joke to be submitted. I want to ride the Characters in Flight balloon, which is in downtown Disney. I know that it's kind of like a hot air balloon ride, but tethered, and I don't know, I just think that it looks like fun. I want to design my own roller coaster at Disney Quest. I want to ride Splash Mountain at night. I haven't ridden Splash Mountain since I was 9. I think that's the first time I went to Disney. Because I couldn't, the line was so long, I couldn't get on it the last time, my senior trip, and then the last time I went in January, it was closed for maintenance. I want to make a wish in Cinderella's wishing well, but make it like a really special wish. Make only one, and make it count. I want to do the mountain challenge, which is riding all the mountain rides, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Thunder Mountain, all the mountains. I want to go to a campfire sing-along at Fort Wilderness, and I want to see the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review at Fort Wilderness as well. I want to go to Whispering Canyon and ask for ketchup. I want to see the Electrical Water Pageant, which is at the Polynesian and Contemporary in Floridian in Fort Wilderness. You can see it like float by and everything. I want to get a special picture with Elsa and Anna, and I want to get a picture in a London phone booth. My sister's studying abroad in London, and that's like the one thing that I wanted her to do, so I'm going to get a picture as well. And then I want to collect as many things as possible as I can for a scrapbook, memory box, you know, whatever. Like, I already have my fun little postcard, and then I may have taken this off of a bulletin board around my college. So that's my bucket list, and I'm so looking forward to going down. I'm going down very soon, and it's getting really exciting, and I'm ready to start my adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you stick with me through my journey of the Disney College program.